How much of that is the CT side? We'll find out. Let's see how they handle the pistol.
I would say a must-win pistol, but the fact they have 4, they can lose and still come back into this one. It'd just be more idyllic if they could pick the pistol up here and have a flying start. We will see as we have 2 P250s on the T side. It's AZ and Vauda. Star players at this point, I suppose. They've been fragging hard. And we'll see a couple of smokes and flashes as well. So inside play is they could smoke towards connector on the upper ramp, or they could execute to outside from the pop dog above it. And right now, just posturing about that position, trying to work out if any CTs are pushing in at all. It's Gade who just tries to bait out any bullets he can. Gets pop dog control at this point. You see Kiabi once again towards Ivy, this time on the T side. He'll be holding there for the flanks once his teammates fully commit towards outside. Considering Kiabi's position, I said they finished towards outside with AZ showing presence towards inner.
Yeah, and he's doing exactly that. My goodness, what is this duel? And where did their HP just go? I just watched the CTs get chunked. Gade has walked out of pop dog in a lovely little gap in the smoke for Chaos to exploit. Backing away, looking for a safe haven. They haven't committed with this bomb, and that's worth reminding yourself of. Because for now, the CTs are all gathering on A, and they are charging down that ramp. Kirby falls to Ramzik. That's huge. The CTs have the numbers, but the bomb will go down. It's going to be an afterplan, and AZ, he can charge up that site. Get as much as he can. P250, no Kev for him. 3 CTs encroaching.
Yeah, as the flashbang, and AZ will deliver the kill. That's Ramzik going down, 2 versus 2. No kid available. They need to get the skates on at this point, and AZ spotted another. Doesn't get the kill, but Vauda gives his position up, unfortunately for him. He still has 100 HP. Remember, no kits, but the bomb's down in an awkward position for him. But the 10-second defuse does give him a fighting chance there. 3 kills with Kios, and Perfecto will get the defuse there, no problem at all. And it will be the pistol. We said it was an important one, going in favor of Simon Gaming. But the bomb planted and 3 kills. I dare say they'll be buying up with AKs in the next round, at least one of them, I would say, on the north side. They've got 3K on 2 players, so the idea is you drop 2 AKs down and deagles around it, and you see what you could do up against the scouts and the SMGs, maybe 1 rifle on the Simon side. We'll see if that comes through. Yeah, the bets from GG.bets, and North are the heavy favourites, of course, but the pistol might persuade things to change. We will see as the buys come through. CTs, I'm interested to see how many SMGs they've got at this point. So just the 1, actually. They're focused. We can see they've barely got any utility on 2 players. The Ramzik and Perfecto have nothing, but they have got rifles here. And no AK from North, so they're actually playing a much more conservative game.
In it for the long run. Simon Gaming, they've got the rifles out very early on, the second round of the second half. Now Torix lining them up and knocking them down. They just went for the P250s, a very reasonable $300 investment. And that enables all the CTs to get themselves a P250 of their own. A lovely upgrade, a gift from the Danes. And the recently relaxed Danes, worth mentioning, they have all been on holiday. We had Mitha talking to Sue ahead of this game. And, you know, I think that the main thing I took away from that was he was talking about the balance of work and play. He thinks, you know, having a social life, exercising regularly, everything outside of the game, he puts a whole lot of importance on. And that's what the philosophy that North have been forging their new look to.
Well, this is where the buy comes through, Alex. We are going to see the AKs and a couple of Kriegs as well. Gade and Vauda to wield those as they look to go towards outside here. It's Kios who will be making his way towards Pop Dog. Flames in front of him, but he's absolutely fine for now. The flashbang, though, that won't be as comfortable as Neelan should be dropped here as well. Very nice, emphatic start here from North. And Ramzik looking to get back into this one. He does a boatload of damage outside. Only gets the 1 kill, but Vauda's down to 16.
He's got so much swagger, Ramzik. He's just, he seems to have a firm grasp of the game. Bullets through the smoke, a spray on the floor as you retreat for extra swag points. In case you were unaware, you get an extra for a spray. I unbound it. I'm too much of a fiddler.
What about the weapon and specs? Do you have that?
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Thought you might.
For style points, obviously.
Wow, North for the advantage, but still a lot of work to be done. There's 3 CTs to find. AZ with full control of the Pop Dog room. They do not have any smokes, though, however. They have a couple of flashbangs remaining. Those are both on the utility belt of Yugi. 45 seconds here. I dare say the CTs have a pretty strong chance still. They're focusing towards inside right now with 2 players there. That's going to be Ramzik and Perfecto. And it looks likely as to where they're heading. All North can do to gain access towards inside is flash towards a connector. That's all they can really do here. That might not be enough.
Who's holding it? It's going to be down to Perfecto. He doesn't have the scoped weapon, and he is at great range.
They've got incendiary to deny the plan here. Perfecto can drop down the bomb site as they commit.
20 seconds, you're right. Oh, this is going to burn. This is going to suck. North, 18, still yet to show presence. One has walked all the way through the A site. They got the read. They know they're waiting for them. The Molotov, look at this timing.
There it is.
9, 8. The flames and the flashes arrive, and they can't even get that bomb across. They threw it into the grasp of Valda. He's too low. I said a lie. He's got on top of the train and got the bomb down, he said, with a pinch of salt, perhaps. Dude, I saw him punching in the digits.
Yeah.
I was distracted by the multi-frags. That was a close call.
It was exciting.
Whew.
Well, there we go. So we did spot that incendiary before they committed there, and it was the linchpin to success for Simon Gaming. He dropped it, what, the 10-second mark? Perfect time to do it. They've got no chance but to plant in a really uncomfortable spot. There wasn't even time to get the bomb down, as we saw. AZ does survive, but he gets no money. So he'll have the AK and $200 into the next round. I think that's about all he can do. He buys a flashbang, and his teammates are all hovering around $3,000. Valda is already committed to this. He's bought a Krieg. Wondering what Myth is writing down there. Just keeping track of the economy, working out who was where, who had what.
I always wonder, like, I imagine every coach has a different way of doing things. And I'm sure that putting them all in the same room and making them talk candidly would be premium content.
That's actually a cool idea.
Right?
You get all the coaches, like a round table
like,
sort of scenario.
What are you writing down? Like, do you write down things you want to highlight later? Like, I hated that, blah, blah, you know, X, Y. I'm going to talk to you privately about this round and this round.
Sure.
And is it all about review? Is it about the timeouts? I'm sure it's a big bunch of everything.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Good
for sure.
conversation, for sure.
Well, let's have a look at the overall complexion of the buy from North. They are going to commit off this one, and this is where the floodgates start to open up slightly, Alex. They are starting to force buy more and more. They were very calm and passive with their finances before. They save an AK, AZ with no cash. They decide to force up around it with 2 Galils, an extra Krieg, and the saved AK. Spawn right now, but Neelan full control of the Ivy position. Nothing they can really do about that.
This is such a slowdown of the T side. Not only has AZ got to respect the smoke and the second smoke, he's now got to clear it. Perhaps he has to call for some utility, drain that away from the Ts if they did want to clear it. And at the moment, it does seem like they're rather stationary, taking a leaf out of the Simon Gaming slow T side book.
Very slow so far. No damage done. Gade will try and make his way out towards the upper entrance, but sorry, he's very, very ready for it. They had a player on top of the bomb site as well. It is a bit of a fake, one that does nothing for them, essentially. It's very telegraphed as to what they were attempting, and they'll go back towards inside by the looks of things. 40 seconds here. AZ, does he try and get through CT spawn?
Oh, Tom. That's Neelan actually misses the shot, doesn't make the same mistake twice. Good work from Kirby to find the way inside, and actually, they're going to be able to cross with it. Where's the bomb? Where is the bomb? It's above Pop, and the molly is
the molly
a little too deep. Now he can take the fight, and that could be the bomb loose. Valda lanking his lucky stars with 10 HP. Kirby's pushed up, and North does look like they're going to be able to stabilize in what was a little bit of a messy round. I don't want to speak too soon, because Neelan's still fragging. Chaos still breathing. Kirby on that flank that I thought would be cognizant of. Backs turned, and precision from Kirby. 12 then to 7, and a 4K from him keeps them afloat.
Really calm stuff from Kirby there. He could have got 1 kill and made it really scrappy. He made sure he guaranteed himself that frag. Was very calm about the second. On a round, it looked like they were done for there. The Molotov they threw towards Connector wasn't actually in an ideal position whatsoever. It allowed access from the CTs, but it did touch them a couple of times. They thought they could make their way out. So maybe it was a false sense of security for the CTs, and Kirby knew he had to step up there. Gets right down towards the Connector. You can see what it means to Valda. That was a force buy, remember. They came in with a couple of Galils, 1 AK, and it works out for them. What a round it is to win as well, because they've absolutely destroyed the economy of Simon. They were forced by themselves. They still have an AWP and 2 rifles, but Perfecto and Neelan down to just Desert Eagles here.
You can see that smoke landing gave Ramzik a nice little way out. Should they aggress on main? Didn't. Neelan. He was willing to take this fight from above in the previous half. Now ready to do it. Trying to catch that jump. It's a very hard shot to hit, but when you're down to just the deagle, you've got to take those risks. A smoke for Neelan if he does choose to escape. That's pretty much the only utility they've got to show for themselves here in round 20. Slight gap for Gade to exploit above that smoke. It looks like it's just expiring now. Ramzik, he has to be such a big factor. I say that. Perfecto with the deagle close quarters. Now Ramzik shows up. Chaos falling back, catches another. Double kill for the Belgian.
That's big. inside execution, or lack thereof, I should say, because North just go in for a contact play towards inside. They saw a deagle towards Pop Dog. I think they just assumed everyone was going to be on pistols at that point, but it wasn't the case whatsoever. It's going to be Kiabi now. Had a fantastic game so far. 26 kills, 10 deaths. There is enough time to do something with this, but the fact they have the bomb towards inner might not be worth it. But we'll see what he can muster up here as he gets into the 30-second territory. He has to pretty much run the entire way now.
30 seconds to get in all the way around.
Yeah, get the bomb at low ramp.
Pick up the bomb at low ramp, kill 3 players, maybe have to plant. It doesn't sound attainable, and the fact that he's hitting the walk key and the inspect key suggests to me this is more of just a hunt.
Exactly.
Looking for blood, looking for weaponry, wants to shred Simon Gaming's chances of manufacturing a tooth and nail comeback.
Well, at this point, you can see him just holding a very conservative angle at this stage, making sure that he won't die, because if Kiabi dies here, he's the one that doesn't get any cash. If he takes a couple of CTs down, they'll still get money into the next round, so it's more important he stays alive here, especially considering that North are going to find themselves in the doldrums of their finances here. Yugi, Alex, 5 and 12. This is Train.
It's been a quiet year for Yugi.
It has. I don't want to say disappointed, but I hold him in such high regard in terms of his all potential and what he's been doing after the last 4 years. And now it's just disappointing. I haven't, like, when I get Train locked in and North playing, I'm like, we're going to see something special here. We're going to see some crazy shots.
I've stopped saying it. It used to be at the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's not been an issue for him. Usually, North thrive regardless. He's no longer, I would say, no longer a win condition. Certainly not against the likes of Simon Gaming. When you need every ounce out of North, that's when the pressure really starts going on.
Yeah, that's also a good point. Considering the opposition, he should be mauling a team like this, right?
I mean, look at Kiabi. He looks very comfortable. He's taking fights I am sure he wouldn't necessarily normally do.
You go back to the first half, we got Valda and T-Spawn on the CT side, right? Like that. So they're obviously in the zone where they know they can outduel these guys. Pound for pound, pretty much every player is going to be above and beyond what Simon can bring to the table. But you've got Yugi that's not really turning up at all. That can be a massive problem. Didn't perform on the CT side. There still is plenty of time to wake up here on the terrorist forces, but time is running out. Kiabi beats the utility towards main entrance, gets himself towards Olof. It's a little play there. They don't seem to be aware of it.
And no Molotov to flush him out either. Leland, great angle, just using the edge of the smoke to find one. Falling away now as Kiabi does make his presence known. Chaos gone, looking for Torek, and it's quick. Nice work from the Ivy player. Does pay a price down to half, and now looking to cross safely back into, I was going to say, Bomb Train, actually going for a higher ground. What's heaven?
All lies in the balance at this point. 3-on-3. Perfecto. With the incendiary in hand, that's all he's got. He's the solo player towards the inside area. He has an MP9.
Oh, you can see upper from there as well. That's
why it's
so powerful. You can see up. I clearly don't play inner enough.
Well, now you can. Now you know all the secrets.
Yeah, that's naughty. Does drop the molly, but I think they're ahead of it. And now, Perfecto just with the MP9. Everything stacked up against him, but he's having no worries. Double kill. Looking for the third. He is getting hunted down by Yugi's scout. And we just talked all about him. Let's see if he can be the hero now. That's not far off. Whistles past the ear of Ramzik. And he lives up to that boss title.
Well, there we have it, Alex. It's going to be a nice couple of kills there for North. You'd think they'd get more out of that one, but the MP9, it's down to the incendiary, because as soon as he throws the incendiary, they're committed towards inner, right? He might not have done a lot of damage with it, but it kind of keeps them on a leash. They can't fall back and duck and move towards the sidewalk area or the red train at all. They're going to have to try and get towards a bomb train, and at that stage, he just does so much damage. Lovely shot from Yugi, just as we call him out, but at that point, that's a nice shot too, but like he had almost no chance of a scout with no bomb down to even do anything with that. They'll take a partial buy here with Deagles.
12-9, Henry. Yeah, I don't want to say anything too outrageous too early, but
I think you should. If you're ever going to put yourself on the line, why not do it at the major?
Precisely,
that's
but you know,
motto.
day one, game 4, 3,
week
I don't
one.
know. It is the first week as well, so you know I've got to be cautious.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that North, they're probably starting to feel, you know, that palm sweat, that little prickle on the back of your skin.
I'm just saying. Simon Gaming might be the first team to go 2-0.
Bloody hell, done it.
That's what I'm saying. At this point, like.
So that's Henry Greer. You'll find him at Henry G CSGO. That's GREER. if you're looking for him. Let's
Well,
find out. I mean, Sean Gares did say on the analyst desk, Simon Gaming are 100% not.
no, we wrote down the quote,
will
didn't we?
100% lose.
We even wrote it down on the computer, so we've got to
Yeah,
remember that.
just in
Simon
case.
Gaming, 100% in
Now,
caps lock here,
100,
will
Henry,
lose.
I'm not a mathematician. 100,
That means there's a certainty.
it's impossible to not be.
Exactly.
Okay.
100% means that there's no possible chance
I'm
that
glad we got that
North
clarified.
could give this game up.
Cool. Okay, well, let's find out. 12-9 the score. A full buy for Simon, looking for double digits, and just the Deagles and Kevlar vests. Rather trendy.
You really like the whole vest
I just
approach,
think
don't you?
I just think it's funny to call it a vest.
It is.
Like
It's getting me.
the idea that there's Velcro and they've
Yeah.
kind of done it up and it's
It's all fitting quite
yeah,
nicely.
it's quite nice, snug, perhaps a little bit sweaty.
All had a fitting.
Yeah. Nealon. Looks like he's going to have no issues with this one. Certainly Torek didn't. Kirby's Deagle doesn't connect. He was given a chance though. And that looks like a nice open and shut case. Valdo towards the... Did he get the bomb down? No, he actually chose to fake it. Perfecto hunted him down. 12-10 is the score. We find double digits. Let's not forget that the heroic performance from Simon towards the end of that first half did get them that fourth.
That's what you see the difference
11
now. Like
to 4.
the buffer you have of just one round on T-sided train is huge. Like
Every round is a goal.
absolutely,
Is a goal
especially
nugget.
against a team like North. You know you can just get back into this game. That one round might be the difference between it going overtime and you taking the lead later on. But either way, Money's starting to stabilize on the North side. Yugi brings out the AWP, and we need him to step up right now if they're going to have a chance to actually string in some rounds together. See if there's any aggression from the CTs. They might want to mix things up. Oh, it's taking so much damage there in the Flames, down to 26. The flashbang incendiary combo is a potent one.
It's such a brutal combination.
Yeah. Smoke down, and Ramsey can now focus towards the main entrance. Doesn't really have to worry too much about Ivy for now. Krieg on the CT side. Looking to open things up here. You can see Ramsey, 14 kills to his name. Hasn't been the showstopper we expected, but certainly having a stronger performance than Yugi so far with the AWP.
Gade. I love that the Pop Dog player on CT is often the Pop Dog player on T.
Because you understand all the tendencies, right? You know what they're doing and what
it's
it has
so
to understand.
interesting because it's like a meta game in itself. The flash is coming in. Nealon eats it. Will swing out, but that's Pop Dog forgone. AZ is going to be, I was going to say, left there instead. Perfecto flashed in and they disappear. A magic act.
Well, that's an opening pick. Ramzik is down.
Big smoke thrown all the way towards Z. This is lovely. Look at the trails we're getting as well. You can see where it's thrown
It's
from.
a nice GUI.
Nice one, StarLadder. A nice one, Nealon. Double. Gade and AZ, their heads roll. Now with a numbers lead, 35 seconds. This is an all too familiar tale. Yugi, you said he had to be the hero. He really does. With 30 seconds left, you're on backtracks, sure. Backs are turned, admittedly. They have the element of surprise for now, but they know they don't have info on Ivy. I mean, this is surely an expectation. Yeah, Torek's angle is perfect for it. Back turn traded. Valda needs to get that bomb down, though. I'm not sure he's accounting for Nealon. And he gets caught. Now 1 versus 3 with 10 seconds. Yugi, get the hell out of there.
Oh, I thought they knew his position. They were holding onto it, but they're actually just going to allow him to slip away. That's fine. So Yugi will have to hold onto the sniper. He gets a singular kill there, but that's about it. 3 survive on the Simon side. It's Nealon with a 3-piece that's actually quite beautiful. The fact he gets 3 kills there towards that Pop Dog position after they lost the first pick as well. It was a totem drop, which I am not a fan of.
Okay, explain it.
So the totem drop is this. You're on top of each other's head, and then at this one, I've never really seen it go that well. I never see it pick up a frag. I normally see that result, to be honest. I don't know what happens in practice, but I never see that drop necessarily really work out.
I think what the issue is, especially, is as soon as you get that first frag, that head, it just drops into your crosshair, the second one.
And you're the player beneath you drops, like you're going to be left in an angle you weren't
If he
expecting.
kills the person that you're dropping on top of fast enough, you're almost still dropping.
Exactly.
You never really get your feet on the ground.
It's a weird one.
Interesting. It's something worth discussing with players.
I think it's much better to do the flash approach they had before. Just flash him off, Molotov it. That's much more.
Or the double molly. That's a really spicy way to take Pop Dog control. You can actually completely fill that room with flames, outside and in.
Well, opening shot landed from Ramzik. He'll take AZ to 16. They haven't forced into this one. Yugi got no money from the last round, so they'll do a partial buy round. Valda has actually invested everything he had. Sign of the times, Alex. They're desperate at this point. They just need a round. They've got 2 players with no money. And at this point, it looks very telegraphed as to where they're finishing up. They've got the Krieger Perfecto sitting in front of the lower round, but surely taken down. That's Valda. And they still have a fighting chance here. The fact is Ramzik by himself. If they can find him, they've got a chance of closing it out, but Yugi can't deliver. Ramzik misses the shot, gives him an opening.
Thorn in their side. Ramzik taking Yugi out. Now, kept level. Great work from Kirby as he drops. There's that bomb. There's that the digits punched in by his teammate Valda, but could be caught, as he tries to scarper away. No, gets to oil. Nice work from Neil and onto Kirby, now all on one man. This would be a 1 versus 2, 4 kills in the round for Valda at a crucial moment. His team have let many slip away now. Torek first to be found, 1 versus 1 now for Valda as he does know the time is on his side. Neil goes down, huge from Valda. And he saves North's skin. Simon, they had that on a silver platter.
They did. My goodness, that was quite brilliant there from Valda. He knew what he had to do at that point. If he gets that 1 kill, he can sneak away in towards the oil train. And at that point, Neelan had to come in pre-firing. Unless he gets that quick kill, it was Valda that was always going to take him down there. And it's a really, really big round. I don't know the exact finances right now, Simon, but it didn't look good before they swapped over. I think they were pretty invested. They've been winning a lot of rounds, but they've been expensive ones. It's come down to a lot of clutches here. And at this point, this might be the timeout. Indeed, it is for North. You've seen...
After the win. I mean...
Right, it makes sense because he's been keeping track of the money, right? He knows this is their moment to get back into this, close it out right here, right now.
Right, listen to me. I'm going to talk for 30 seconds.
Here's a replay. Valda said he had to step up and get 4 kills in total. He certainly delivered on that front. But this was a great position here. You can see the CTs aren't trading off each other. He's put them in a position where they can only look at him 1 by 1. And even with the information and the pre-fire, still didn't work out. As we get to round number 25. And like I said, money, not great. They do have an AWP for Ramzik, but the rest of them, MP9s, a Deagle, 1 rifle. If North win this round, it'd be 14-11. I would say GG at that stage.
Valda could have just saved North from an embarrassing defeat.
Absolutely.
Wow. Huge, huge victory. 1 versus 2 clutch. You can see it got into Perfecto's skin, frustrated when we cut to the player cams. The buy's not bad, though. Ramzik on his signature weapon. Not for much longer. Yugi catches him. Revenge from the round prior. Perfecto looking for a double hit. It's all he needs, and he gets nothing. Locked out on Z. The flames are soon to arrive. They're going to try and save what they have. It makes sense. Get the hell out of there.
Well, there it is. Well, we did say this would be the round that decides it all, but they do save the AWP and the M4 and the MP9s. So sure, they give this one up. It is going to be 14-11, but still with a fighting chance because they recovered Ramzik's AWP. That's massive. Money won't be going forward. They're still going to be compromised. They need to save absolutely everything and have a decent buy going forward. Perfecto and Ramzik won't have a whole lot to work with going forward, though. 25 North take it with the inside take. Didn't actually give much up at all. Still got the majority of their utility and manpower. Only Gage taking significant damage there. Well, thumbs up.
Certainly are if you're a North fan, seeing them overcome what was a very tough second half for them. Simon Game putting up a valiant fight. You start to see why this is a map that they ever played so much. Clear confidence and an element of comfort. But probably plenty of discomfort now, my goodness. 2 rounds is all North need. And Simon have 3 SMGs on the CT side to do it. I mean, do you have to ask for some aggression here? Do you have to do something a little Larry?
With 3 MP9s, I would say someone needs to step up here. Maybe towards the main entrance, try and get close as you possibly can. You can see them actually getting in towards that position, but Valda,
charging.
Yeah, this is actually looking quite dangerous for North now. AZ will be dropped
That's
first. Close range, they're taking the game towards the CTs, and they've got those SMGs.
It's close quarters. Neelan catches Valda on the ladder. This is starting to spiral, and Torek pushes where it hurts. Another AK lying on the battlefield. It's all over already. This round is done. Chaos, he could even get a knife if he wants to. Yugi in the smoke, and they'll take all the AKs. A double AWP and 3 AKs. It's the dream shopping list.
That's insane. They don't give up a single kill. They enter with 3 MP lines. They leave with 3 AKs and 2 AWPs. That's nuts.
If you could describe how that round, the best way that round could have gone for Simon, that is it.
It wasn't necessarily a bad call from North either, because they know the money's broken. They're going against his MP9s. The fact of the matter is, Simon knew they had to get aggressive there. They do what they had to, and North could have just played a default, more static round, but they went for the haymaker finish. They wanted to close it out in style. But everyone out aggressive there, and unfortunately for them, ran into the brick wall of the MP9s. And look at the bar on the CT side now.
Yeah, dare I say it, I think the Krieg might be the hottest property to loot.
Yeah.
I really think that, especially on train for a CT, that is such a powerful weapon. And Ramzik is too. He catches AZ early, takes the fight to them. North, that sign of relief from Valda's clutch is nothing but a distant memory at this point.
Sean Gare's on the edge of his seat right now, Alex.
I'm pretty sure he's sitting there working out
the green room.
He's writing a twit longer as we speak.
The apology. Perfecto now. We'll be spotting the little booties of... Now Gade.
Now that is a smoke that I'm stealing. Look at this, just enough for anyone playing any silly, silly boys on the ladder.
Well, Bardolph's in the building. He's right next to us.
I can hear him, the booming presence of Bardolph.
I thought it felt a bit manlier in here.
Yeah,
you and I were kind of bringing the mood down, but
yeah, like my testosterone levels just sunk, just to accommodate for him.
Oh, he's
Still,
I feel intimidated.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you've stood up. Are you flexing? It looks like you're tensing, Henry. Nice work from Neelan. Not taking anything away from this round. Gade wants to try and change things, but Neelan silences him again. That Krieg we talked about's already found 2. Yugi, oh, that's a must hit.
That's a big miss. See if there's going to be anything now left for him. I would say saving the AWP is his only option. He doesn't seem to be that way inclined, to be honest. He'll get no money if he saves it, but he'll get absolutely nothing if he dies now. Needs to try and stay alive. Not the best position to do it. They're hunting him down. Alex, he's got very little chance of surviving this.
There are so many sharks hunting him from every direction. He's desperately trying to get towards T-spawn. It's a quick flick. Torek takes him. They don't even need another one. They've got an AWP surplus at this point. They'll be leaving that one on the ground to dissolve into the ether.
So that is money absolutely ruined on the north side. This is where it could all fall apart. Simon Gaming could be the first team here at the major to go 2-0 in this stage of the tournament. I don't think that was... Imagine they go 3-0.
Not... Okay, all right, John Lennon, let's calm down with the imagination. First, let's focus on this one, because Simon Gaming are stabilizing on this CT side. They've still got two T weapons, the scavenged AWPs as well. They haven't had to spend a penny. And they're about to get a step closer to a chunk of change. Just the Deagles locking in the corner, and that's a huge amount of damage. No, not the nades! Oh, it's brutal. There's flames, there's explosives, and there's bullets. It's a horrible mix for North. Every single time they click their mouse, they're meeting more and more pain. And that will be Simon Gaming finding the equalizer here, ladies and gentlemen, with a seamless performance. Money is starting to become no object for the rest of this game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. Ever since they won that 4-spy round of 3 MP9s, they got themselves in this position where they've got 2 terrorist weapons in the form of the AK and the Krieg. Everyone's alive. Money's just there for days. It's Kiabi who will be looking for any kills at this point. Just going to be slowing it right down, letting things simmer as he heads towards main entrance. Just going to be trying to take down one of the players here. They know where he is, and a chance to get Ramzik, but no chance at all as he's dropped there. 5 players surviving for Simon. Well then, Alex, it's all tied up. It didn't look possible. It was 11-4 in favor of North in the first half. We thought, you know what, maybe if they win a pistol, there's a chance they can make this a competitive game. Now they're at the precipice of actually maybe winning it.
I think it's worth adding that Simon's T-side didn't inspire much confidence. I think, you know, depending on the way in which those 4 rounds are acquired, you can give more teams more credit. But for us, Simon Gaming, they've earned all of the respect on this CT side. My goodness, what a defense, locking the Danes out. And a team notorious for not living up to their potential is North. 1-0 in the major, looking to go 2-0 against a CIS underdog in Simon Gaming. 2 rounds separate both teams from 2-0.
Oh, it's very tense in there now. Full buy though for North. They have the AWP on Yugi, still yet to break double digits. Gage holding towards Pop Dog.
Leaving the bomb at spawn. Last time we saw North at set up like this, they did their little inner fake, which you said rendered them nothing. What was the flaw in it last time? Well, they died, I guess.
Good question. Trying to get myself back into that position now.
I'm almost certain it was like Valda walked out upper. This is a bit different. This time, AZ's going to try and just sneak, hope there's no presence on the actual upper itself. There's one on bomb train, perfecto. Ramzik is training his aim there as well. Now the utility thrown, and actually, they're looking to join him. AZ said, I'm up and I'm out. I think Ramzik could catch a glimpse. Nice work from Perfecto, but AZ can swing. Gets the trade, looking for an angle, pulls the knife, and Ramzik catches him with a knife in his hands. Torek puts a bullet into the brain of Kirby, and now things are starting to spiral. That's huge from Valda. He does some 360 rotation strafe.
That was a done deal. That was a kill for the CTs. They win this round now. That is an absolute meltdown.
Oh, the flash. He gets across. Ramzik couldn't take the shot. Vision obscured, bomb down. 2 versus 3. Valda's done it again! How is he still alive? 2 points of health. But it's enough to frag. Huge from Valda, the leader. When it matters, another one. Oh! Valda will not go down.
I won't have it.
Timeout. He's C from Mytha. He's like, guys, you need 5 from that one. My goodness.
That's absolutely ridiculous. The round was done as a 4-on-2. Valda was basically AFK going down the ladder, and somehow he didn't get killed. And when the time he realizes he jumps off, he needs to see his POV.
Let's see it again.
Shot at. Should be dead. Should be dead.
Should be. But look at this. No need for the scope.
Damn.
Puts that one in his back pocket and just shoots from the hip.
Give him an inch, he'll take a mile. That's Valda. That's
20
why everyone's
points of
been
health,
talking
he
about
gets
him.
3 more.
It's insane.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, that could be it now. And it all comes down to that one kill towards Pop Dog.
Who was it, Nealon?
I think so, yeah.
He's been such a hero for Simon Gaming.
Doesn't matter at this point. He gives it all up there.
Oh, yikes. Oh, I hate that word just came out of my mouth on broadcast. Sorry, guys. It's a dank meme I occasionally say. It's all ironic, I promise. I'm not actually weird. No.
Well, overtime now is the best Simon can hope for. All of a sudden, the pressure is on their side of the server.
Here we go. What do you do? What's the call after that from Valda? We need 1 round to just forget about this game and get that 2-0.
Could be the outside faker. The smokes are down, and they're heading towards inside, so we'll see if that's going to be the case. They're throwing 1 Molotov towards Ivy as well, but that's going to be Kiabi throwing it and falling back towards Inner. So I think that's what they're trying to suggest it might be players towards. Olaf, etc., and there's presence towards Ivy, but everyone's falling back towards inside.
Rotation into Inner from Torek. He'll be the 3rd man there on the receiving end of this north push. Ramzik stands vigilant. Smoke is there, but Perfecto's ahead of it. That could cause a bit of a problem. Certainly not for AZ. What is that? Nice response, though. Ramzik again, bomb loose, and Torek knows where it is. Kiabi, in the meantime, through the smoke, shuts down their hero, but Torek, he was the hero of Dust 2, has to be on train now. 3 versus 3, through the smoke, it's chaotic, and already Northbound 2. It's all onto 1 man. It's Chaos. He's locked out, but pushing. Has to hit the no-scope, and does. 1 versus 2 now. Bomb's not down. He can slow this down, and so can I. Gabe spots him and shuts him down, 16-14, and North, they stabilize. They will not go down to Simon Gaming. They will not fall the way Vitality did, but my goodness, Simon Gaming, you have to start giving them some props. They make another tier 1 team sweat here at the Major.
That's all well and good, but at the Major, it's not a usual tournament, right? You need to perform. This is your chance to show what you can do. They had that game. It was in the palm of their hands, Alex. All they had to do was grasp it, but somehow, someway, Valda with 20 HP goes on to get 3 kills. It's the catalyst to their victory. That was not a pretty second half from North whatsoever. They had a very comfortable first half showing it felt like a foregone conclusion they were going to win this one, but it came right down to the 30th round and an insane clutch from Valda to save the day. He was having a very quiet game by his standards up until that point as well.
I mean,